I think the Republican nominee is unfit. There has to come a point at which you say, enough. The entire party, the Republican Party, effectively endorses and validates the positions that are being articulated by Mr. Trump.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me. And I will have Mexico pay for that wall.
We should certainly allow waterboarding, and we should do a lot more than that. We will expand it so that waterboarding and maybe other things are included.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
You know, I know nothing about David Duke. I know nothing about white supremacists. I don't believe I've ever met him. I'm pretty sure I didn't meet him. I don't think I've ever met him.
You would know it if you did, wouldn't you?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
After Vladimir Putin praised Donald Trump as, quote, undoubtedly a bright and talented person.
When people call you brilliant, it's always good, especially when the person heads up Russia.
I was in Russia. I was in Moscow recently, and I spoke indirectly and directly with President Putin, who could not have been nicer.
What exactly is your relationship with Vladimir Putin?
I have no relationship with Putin.
Then why did you say in 2013, I do have a relationship?
Just so you understand, he's not going to go into Ukraine. You can mark it down, you can put it down, you can take it anywhere you want.
He's already there, isn't he?
You know, it really doesn't matter what they write, as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass.
That must be a pretty picture. You dropping to your knees.
Bimbo. Dog.
Fat pig.
Ask yourself, who is really the friend of women? We will have so much winning if I get elected that you may get bored with winning.
Donald Trump has left behind a well-documented record of bankruptcies and thousands of lawsuits and angry stockholders and contractors who feel cheated.
Ties are made in China.
The room was full. Every seat was full.
Every seat full? Not so much.
Don't worry about that baby. I love babies. Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here. The poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. I always wanted to get the Purple Heart. This was much easier.
Somebody who makes those kinds of statements doesn't have the judgment, the temperament, the understanding to occupy the most powerful position in the world.